To think that this stream and this surrounding is in somebody's yard, isn't it beautiful? Which gives me an opportunity to share some reflections with you. I must have been 3, maybe 4 years old when I planted some cooked corn, and then waited and waited and waited. Days went by and then weeks, and still nothing happened. My corn did not grow. This is my first recollection of my very first disappointment. Cooked corn will not grow. Many years later, I was to learn that miracles happened in every religion. Imagine that. Every religion. So, my religion was not so exclusive or special after all. My religion was not the only way to reach God. How could that be? How could that be indeed? And then, of course, later I was to learn what a religion really is. Now, of course, if no one religion is better than another, and all religions have value, then I must ask myself, why do we insist, you suppose, on hating and killing each other in the name of religion? As I sit here in this beautiful place in Georgia, reflecting on what I know and what I don't know, I am reminded of what my mother told me. She told me things like, there is no such thing as good luck or bad luck, only the power of cause and effect. Karma is karma. She would tell me things like, what you suppose or don't suppose, what you think you know or don't know, are all irrelevant when it comes to spiritual laws. You are subjected to these laws regardless of your thoughts and regardless of what you think you know. You're expected to know these laws and to obey them. Karma is karma. My mom would tell me, if you plant corn, not cooked, of course, don't expect to reap peas, and that you, the person that you are as an adult, you are exactly what you sow. You are your own product, spiritually, of course. Karma is karma. My mom would tell me things like, forgiveness is not something you do for the other person, it is something that you do for yourself, just as prayer is not something you do for God, regardless of your religion. It is something you do for yourself. And one should never pray until one has asked for forgiveness. After all, the one thing that we share with every other human being on earth is that we have all made errors. If we did not, then we would not be here to work them out, now would we? I happen to know that one's first quest in life is to find and then to know oneself. And then once you know that self, then you're supposed to be true to that discovery. I also know that it is important that you know your place in the universe and to understand completely your relationship with the universal mind. Some people call it God. Okay then, God, if you prefer to limit your thought. Then I also know that it is up to us to know and to obey the spiritual laws that govern us all. As for me, I try my best not to give up an opportunity to do good. I try to take some time to smell the roses, literally and figuratively. I try to create something, to write something, to be expressive in some way every day. As I sit by this beautiful place in Georgia, wow, the things I think about when I'm in and around nature.